Good evening, chat. How are you? Having a good one? I hope you're having a good one. I'm having a pretty good one. Good. Um, so, as you are no doubt aware, this is not the stream approved shirt, but it's very warm in here, and I'm very warm. So I had to take the sweater off. The sweater will return once I cool off a little bit, but right now I'm too hot to wear a sweater. So the sweater will come back, but I'm out of uniform for the moment. So as you know, I am a strong proponent of Type 2 fun. A strong proponent of Type 2 fun. As you may also know, Type 2 fun is the kind of fun that's not fun when you do it, but is fun when you look back on it in retrospect. You feel a sense of pride and accomplishment in your achievements, and typically you do this by not having purchased a DLC pack, a microtransaction, but by doing something, by testing the limits of your body, or doing something very difficult but rewarding. So that's Type 2 fun. Like data fights. Data fights are a good example of type 2 fun, or Dark Souls fun. Anyhow, as you may know, I am a strong proponent of Type 2 fun. As you may also know, as you may also be aware, I am just profoundly stupid. I am not a smart man. I make bad choices. I wildly overestimate my own ability level. I continually estimate my own ability level as the peak of my performance ever, right? Like, if I ever have done a thing, it is my mental position that I can always do that thing forevermore. And I know this is bad. I know this is not true. I but it's a thing that I fight with. It's a mental predisposition that I am constantly at war with. So what did I do today? What did I do today? Is this like the push-ups again? A little bit. Although much more extreme. It was such a gorgeous day out. Such a gorgeous day. Beautiful sunny day. And so I was like, today, I am going to ride my bicycle. Now, let us be clear. So far this year, I have done several 25K rides, because that's my standard, like, from here around Stanley Park and home ride. And so that's like standard, right? I can pretty much do a 25K ride and it's no big deal. A couple of weeks ago, I did a 50K ride, and that was pretty debilitating. Like, the 50K ride was pretty tough. I did the whole thing and it didn't ruin me, but it was tough. And it wasn't a hilly ride. It was like a nice flat 50K. And I was starting to cramp up. Like, I was feeling it a little bit at the end, starting to cramp up. And then it started to rain, and I put my bicycle away for 2 weeks. So, chat, what do you think I did today? What do you think I did today? Meg is in my office, like... Today, I planned an 81K ride. Like a normal person. There's a route... There's a route that I used to do for training rides out through just north of Port Moody. It's out through Anmore and Belcarra. It's like the three bodies of water you hit. So it takes you to Bunsen Lake. You can all look this all up on a map if you so desire. But it takes you to Bunsen Lake. It takes you to Sassamat Lake. And then it takes you to, like, the Burrard Inlet in, I can't remember what it's called. There's a name for it, something Arm. But it is called Indian Arm, you're right. Yes, that is what it's called, which is perhaps not the most... perhaps not the most... socially sensitive name, but they haven't gotten around to renaming it yet. Get on it. They should. So, question. If I were on Vancouver Island, what is the circumference of the island? A whole lot more than that. The circumference of... Yeah, Vancouver Island is like 800 kilometers long. And like 100 kilometers wide. Vancouver Island is not a small island. Yeah. I think it's like, it's mean, I think, is like 100 kilometers wide. So, it is. It's shaped like a pickle. So anyhow, this is a ride I used to do all the time. And, like, I've done it many times. Ed Roach, 80 kilometers... is 50 miles. That's the important conversion here. So I cycled out to Port Moody, which is, an undulating... It's a straight shot, but it's undulating. Port Moody is about 25 kilometers from here. And then... So it's 25 kilometers out, 25 kilometers back, and about a 30-kilometer loop while you're out there to get to the three lakes. And, so the two pieces of critical information that I failed to account for in planning this route. Oh, a website Diabore found says Vancouver Island is about 290 miles from north to south. That's probably correct. That seems correct to me. It's only 100 kilometers, like 110 kilometers from Victoria to Nanaimo. And Nanaimo's like a third of the way up the island. So anyhow, the two pieces of information that I neglected to account for three pieces of information that I neglected to account for. One, I haven't gotten on my bike in 2 weeks because the weather has been bad. And it turns out that if you ride like 5 times and then take a 2-week break, you haven't actually built up a lot of fitness yet, and it goes away very quickly. Thing the second, actually, like, my butt hurts a little bit. The sit bones are a little testy. But the Meg laughed at that. But like I wear I have bib shorts and I wear them and they help. And I'm pretty careful where I put my sit bones to make sure that I'm not doing any damage. So that's not too bad. I'll be a little saddle sore tomorrow, I'm sure, but like it's not too bad. Thing the second that I forgot to account for is that the last time I rode that route was in 2019. And I am about 40 pounds heavier right now than I was in 2019. The pandemic has been a harsh mistress, and I have put on a not insignificant amount of weight. That's like 20% of my body weight has materialized over the past 2 years. So that's that's a lot of work that you need to do, right? The third thing that I forgot to account for is how hilly this route was. I remembered it was hilly. It was a rat bastard. That route was so much hillier than I remembered it being. You have to climb a mountain to start the loop, which I forgot. There's the Harmony Mountain Heritage Mountain climb. It's not uphill both ways, but there are just mother bussers of hills on either end. So you have to climb Heritage Mountain to start the loop. Climbing Heritage Mountain takes you to Anmore, and then Anmore takes you out to and then from Anmore you sort of head out towards Bunsen Lake. And once you're up Heritage Mountain, it's like a nice, comfortable, undulating ride. But oh my god, I was dying. I made it up the mountain, but and that's at the 30-kilometer mark of an 80K ride. And so by the end, I was just murdered. So that was fine. That was fine. And then it got at that point I had used all of my hill legs. I had no hill legs left. And that's a thing, right? When you're on flats and when you're on downhills, it's still easy to ride and you can still put power into the pedals. But your stamina for climbing is limited and you can run it out. And that just makes every hill for the remainder of the route much, much worse. So, I don't know. I think when I'm riding around Stanley Park, there's a hill called Prospect Point Hill, and it's notably, quite miserable. Stanley Park is, a relatively casual cycling loop, but Prospect Point Hill is where people who are not, regular cyclists get off their bikes and walk. And it's about 1 kilometer long, and its grade is not ridiculous. It's 4% or something like that. But it's unpleasant to ride up. I can ride up that hill 10, 11 kilometers per hour, fine. I'll be sucking wind by the end of it, but I can get up it staying over 10 kilometers an hour. I was climbing this mountain at 5.8 kilometers per hour. I was grinding my way up. I was in my lightest gear, and the best I could manage was 54 RPM into the pedals. I was dying, and that should have been my cue to turn around and go home. But that will not be the only cue that I will miss. So, I got to Bunsen Lake. I took a photo. I can put it on the Discord if you like. And then I turned around and I hopped back on my bike and I rode out towards Sassamat Lake. And on the way to Sassamat Lake, there is a fork in the road. And if you take the left fork, it takes you back to Port Moody. If you take the right fork, it takes you off towards Belcarra and Sassamat Lake. I thought to myself as I passed this fork in the road that the smart, literally the words passed through my mind. The smart decision here would be to head back to Port Moody and just call it. But friends, I did not take the fork back to Port Moody and call it. I continued on my way. And so I got to Sassamat Lake, and that was fine. And the ride to Sassamat Lake was relatively painless. And then I turned around and got back onto the main road and made my way towards Belcara Beach. Where says, Matt decided he had made a mistake and would follow that mistake to hell. It's true. So anyhow, I headed off towards Belcara, and the route to Belcara is undulating, but manageable. And I was like sucking wind a little bit on the hills, but it was fine. Like, it was fine-ish. It was okay. It was like, all right, well, as long as things stay like this, I can finish this ride out. It won't be fun, but I can finish this ride out. And then I got to Belcara Beach, and I stopped and I got some water, and I took a couple of pictures because it's really pretty there. And then I got back on my bike. Now, there are two ways into Belcara Beach. There is the long way, which is what I took to get in, which is the undulating road. The other way to get in or out is on the other side of the park. And so I got on my bike, and I'm like, all right, well, I came in this way, so I'm going to leave this way. And I proceed to look up the mountain that this road climbs. And at this point, I could have taken the cue and turned around and gone back the way I came in. But friends, I did not take that cue. I decided that, no, I had gotten myself into this mess, and so help me, I was going to get myself out. And so I began climbing. I began climbing out of Belcara Beach up the mountain. About a third of the way, like maybe 300, 400 meters up the road, I'm grinding along. Again, like 5.6 kilometers per hour, like deadly slow, right? And I can't see the end of the hill because it goes around a corner. Turns out, by the way, that the hill does not end around that corner. The hill continues around multiple corners. But as I'm climbing this hill, a guy on a bike comes whizzing down the hill at top speed in the other direction. And as he passes me, I hear, Doppler effect and all, good luck! Which, of course, sucked all my my mental fortitude out, right? At that point, I'm like, oh no, this hill is going to be much worse than I remember it being. And friends, it was much worse than I remembered it being. I managed to get maybe another 200 meters before both of my quads cramped completely, like locked up, like absolutely could not bend my knees. My quads were cramped, like just in agony, because I had not. It's been long enough that I don't know my I can't read my body's need for water and food very well right now, and I had not taken enough water over the course of the ride, and yeah, my legs said no. What is wrong with you? And so like I managed to clip out. And I chucked my bike into the ditch and sat down in the grass on the side of the road with my legs splayed out in front of me, just in agony. And like started massaging my quads, and I managed to like pull one leg up and stretch the quad out, and then I went to go do the other leg, and the other leg wouldn't move. And so I managed to sort of like roll over on my side and grab my water bottle from my bike and like take several swigs of water. Meanwhile, people like it's a beach, right? Like I'm in a regional park. So there are people like walking up and down this road from the overflow parking lot. And one person comments, it's like, ha, I like your jersey, because I have a Cookie Monster jersey. Not one single person asked if I was okay or needed help. As I'm sitting there on the side of the road, like massaging my thighs. And anyhow, eventually, the water filtered its way to my legs and the cramps relieved. And I gave it a couple of minutes to like stretch out and make sure that I was okay again. And then I got back on the bike and very gradually made my way to the top of the hill. So Mene says, I mean, if you don't actively look like you're in distress. So pro tip for anybody out there, if you see a cyclist with a road bike, like a fancy road bike in full kit, sitting on the side of the road, they are in distress. This is my pro tip for you. If you see a cyclist in full kit not on their bike, they are not okay. And you should ask if they are okay. Don't touch them or their mother won't take them back. Like, it's like, just ask, right? They may be like, no, I got this. If they're an experienced cyclist, they probably do. But, like, ask. Do you have any idea how much I would have appreciated a pickup truck being like, hey, buddy, do you need a lift to the top of the hill? I would have appreciated that a lot. And I did not get that. So, such is life. Anyway, I got back on the bike. And I did make it to the top of the hill, with much cursing along the way. And then I coasted out. And, like, I did make it back to Port Moody. It took, about 45 minutes or so from there to get back to Port Moody. And when I got back to Port Moody, there's a SkyTrain line in Port Moody that comes, like, to 2 kilometers away from my apartment. And so at that point, I was like, all right, I am not finishing this ride. I made it 61 kilometers. That's good enough. And I hopped on the train and came home. And and that was my learning experience of the day. So my takeaways from my ride today are that I should do easier rides for a while. I commented to Meg, it's like I probably could have done the 80K distance if it hadn't been hilly. Or I could do shorter rides with similar, like, with hills. But I think what I need to do is, like, stick to the 25s during the week, do lots of hills, and then on the weekends do like 50K rides. I need to do more hill work is really the long and the short of it. Climbing is like a critical skill on a bike, but it's very difficult. Climbing is not easy. So that was my day. And I'm very tired now. Just for the sake of getting chat even angrier with me, I'm surprised nobody's asked yet. But I guess I'm glad that you think so highly of me that you haven't asked, despite the fact that you probably already know the answer. Whereas, nobody has asked if I had breakfast. I had a coffee, and then I rode to Port Moody, and I did stop at the Starbucks, and I had a Cliff Bar and a coffee at the Starbucks in Port Moody before going and doing the route. But I did not have a hearty, like, classical breakfast, like cereal commercial, a complete breakfast. I did not do that. So anyhow, once again, chat, I am not a smart man, and today I chose to punish the flesh, and the flesh was punished. the flesh was punished in the extreme. You know, some like extremely fanatical, like an extremely fanatical priesthood will like flog themselves. If you've ever read whatever the hell the name of that book is, Dan Brown, The Da Vinci Code, the priest that flogs himself. Self-flagellation, that's the word. So, I am fanatical for other things, so this is my version of flogging. Anyhow, as I say, I'm tired, but I feel great. I feel accomplished. I did an impressive activity today, even if it was terrible. Makes us Matt paid poor choices, and I get to live with him complaining about it for the next 48 hours as the pain sets in. It's true. You're very good to me. How will I feel tomorrow morning? I will probably be very tired tomorrow morning. It will depend. It will depend partly on... Yeah, there we go. It will depend partly on how much I recover before I go to bed. This is always the thing that gets me, is I go and do an endurance activity, and then when I go to bed, I'm still, like, physically fatigued. Like, really serious, like, actively physically fatigued. Like, my legs are still hot from, like, the blood circulation. And that is the condition that I describe as too tired to sleep. And I call it too tired to sleep because it is, because you're uncomfortable, it becomes very difficult to fall asleep. But also, your body spends so much time while you're sleeping being like, Jesus Christ! We have to fix everything! What kind of idiot made such a mess of this body that you end up not actually getting a very restful sleep. So I expect that I will be basically a gremlin tomorrow morning. So thank you, and I'm sorry in advance. I think Meg is watching TV and can't hear me. I said thank you and sorry in advance. Pharmacist Judge says, spoilers, I don't think he's really that sorry. It's not that I'm not sorry. It's just that I'm definitely going to do this again. Because I'm an idiot. So that is the story of my day. Don't be me, chat. Or be me. I mean, I'm not the boss of you. Maybe don't be me. Don't be like me. Not sorry, just stupid. No, I am sorry that I am stupid. I'm not sorry that I did the bike ride. I'm just sorry that I'm stupid. And being stupid is not a condition I can remedy. All right, let's get on with some important traditions. We have Mr. Orderly Chaos, who has subscribed now for 7 months. Thank you, Mr. Orderly Chaos. And 02, who has subscribed now for 4 months. Thank you very much, 02. Okay. My glasses should be relatively clean, because they were cleaned yesterday. But here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. And everybody please brace your ear holes. Ooh, loud pops today. All right, then. And we need a beverage to go with our stream today. Chat said alcohol. And it turns out the chat knows me pretty well. The true miracle of today is that I didn't stop in Port Moody and get a patio beer, but it's not quite safe enough to do that yet. So today we have a Raven Cream Ale from R&B Brewing. Which is quite good. I mean, this is fine. It's got water. It's got carbs. It's like chowing down on a loaf of bread to restore those vital nutrients that I have expended after a hard day of work. The Vikings did it, so can I. All right, so with that out of the way, let's get started on our video game. So yesterday it turns out there was actually a serious audio sync issue with the game. Problematically, it wasn't affecting me at all. It only went through to you. And I don't know what caused it. I have done a couple of things. I disabled and re-enabled my capture card. I changed the system that I'm using to capture audio. But it is basically console gremlins. Tonight I will probably restart my computer and we'll see if that helps. But if you do see audio desync, please let me know. Like, if it's serious, wait until I shoot a gun. Trying to figure it out for like lip sync is challenging because the lip sync is not amazing at the best of times. But if you see the gun, if you see a muzzle flash and then like a second later you hear the gunfire, that's a problem. So I will try to fix this for the YouTube VOD. For episode 1. I will try to fix this for the YouTube VOD for episode 1. Hopefully it doesn't affect us tonight. Maybe we'll get lucky and there will be no problem tonight. But if you do see a noticeable, don't send me on a wild goose chase. If it's like marginal, don't mention it. But if it's like a noticeable desync in game audio, please do let me know. Felidar Sov, thank you very much. Now, for 11 months, I was thinking about you just the other day, Felidar Sov, because I was talking to somebody who was like, I want to play Final Fantasy X, and I told them the story of how you ruined my attempt at dodging lightning. I told them the story of how you inconvenienced me with your support. I've been watching The Office recently, and Felidar Sov says, I really need another gimmick. You're the guy who started the fire. That's your role. I don't want to be a guy. All right, let's switch over to console. Tell me, chat, how in sync is this? Teeny delay at most. Right, okay, which is... Okay, so here we are in the tower. What is our mission? In fact, what are all of our missions? We have many things to do. So, unusual... I want to read through the journal here and figure out what I gotta do. Okay, so, while on the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Rho cluster. Okay, we can't go there yet. You discovered a strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message was a little disturbing. The Asari consort, Shaira. The Asari consort has asked you to speak to General Septimus. She is concerned that this former client is spreading false accusations and could damage her reputation. Then we have... Find the beacon. The beacon on Eden Prime was destroyed. Before it self-destructed, it burned horrific images of death and galactic destruction into your mind. Whether these are images of the past or warnings of the future, you can't really say. You have to prove to the Citadel Council that Saren, one of the Spectre agents, has gone rogue. Garrus Vicarian, a Turian CSEC officer, might be able to help you against Saren. An agent for the Shadow Broker named Barla Vaughn might be able to provide you with more information about Saren. Okay, we're going to Barla Vaughn first. Oh, hello. Chorban, you're about to give me the quest.
What? What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Are you following the Keepers?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
Just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why the
Why
lies?
are you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Let me
I
help!
can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Got it.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay, so how was the lip sync on that, in your opinion? It looked flawless. It actually looked better to me today than it looked yesterday. So now I'm just asking you about it. How was the lip sync? A little slow. Well, I don't know what to tell you. All right, everybody. Karsma yesterday was like, don't talk to this guy. So I guess I won't talk to this guy. Go in an alley and start melee swinging. I suppose. So I'm specifically not scanning Keepers at the moment. But maybe I want to. Keeper locations. Mass Effect. Citadel, scan the Keepers. Walkthrough. How many keepers have we got? We've got 8 in the Presidium and 4 in the tower. So let's do the ones in the tower since we're here.
Maybe, but I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
So yesterday, my personal lip sync was flawless. There was no problem with my own lip sync. It was only the game audio that was out of sync. So there's 1. Here's 2. Get that XP. All 12 experience points that they deign to offer me for each scan. Okay, so right next to Chorban, on the highest tier near a door in the bottom left southeast corner. North is this way, so that was the one I got. Middle tier. So there's another one in an enclosed circular area to the east, past the Admiral. Okay, so there's one over here.
Spoken to him before. This is the first
Haha.
requested an audience. Yeah, I'll wait. Doesn't seem like I have much choice.
All right, and then down at the bottom, on the way out, there should be one more. Hold on. In a corridor above and to the left of the stairs down to the lower tier. A corridor above and to the left. Oh, probably above and to the left of these stairs. Okay, there we go. That's 4. So that's everybody in the tower. The amount of XP and cash you get for scanning keepers scales with your level. Huh. Well, I'm not over worried about min-maxing the XP from scanning keepers. Oh yeah.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
All right, Presidium. We have this one. This is 1. We want to go northwest to the ward's access.
Do not disturb the keepers.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
Ah, yes.
This one believes it has the right.
This is the conversation I was looking for yesterday.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the
Are there
problem?
laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What are the rules of the
so
permit?
if Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Waiting for more charm is not a bad idea. Well, we're in it now.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
All right. Why don't you arrest it?
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Okay, so if I select the let me talk to it, will it let me just exit the conversation? Oh. Cancel out meaning take the center right conversation option. Do I have to say I'll help, or does let me talk to it work? I was just thinking that, Pete Johnson. Calling it a jelly, I suspect that's a slur. Oh, you can do whatever you want in this conversation. Okay.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Okay, so at this point, can I just not continue the conversation? What if I just walk away? Okay, they'll stick around until I resolve it. Great. Cool. When I walk away, they don't hear me say, please, Hanar, stop preaching. All right, so enter the Embassy Lounge is our next destination. I'm Commander Shepard, and no one on the Citadel can do anything without my permission. Not yet! I'm not important enough yet. If I want to be really safe, quick save before the Hanar conversation. Alright. Alright, so enter through the Embassy Lounge, continue through a door, and onto an external balcony. Thanks, tips. Jeez. Yes, Zandai, I know how most video games work. There's one. So this one is in the embassies, in the Embassy Lounge. Night Valiant, I'm not a Spectre yet. I have not yet become a Spectre. That's Executor Palin. Palin? I don't remember. That's the way I came from. There are no keepers here. There it is. Okay, so that's that one. We need to go visit the Keeper in the Volus and Elcor ambassador's office. By going this way? Don't beep at me, just let me out. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my least favorite door on the Citadel. The Volus and the Elcor seem to get along pretty well, actually. All right, we got that scan. And we got to wave at Captain Anderson on the way by. Captain Anderson. Okay, so from here... southeast by the consort's chambers. Right there, I can see it. I should have taken the bridge. Sentai says, they do, actually. They got a feisty fellow and reserved friend that keeps them in line vibe going on. They do! They seem to get along. I don't feel like the Elcor could get away with chastising Rebuke, Din. You are overreacting. I don't think that response would play unless they had like a rapport. So that was by the consort. Then we have near the monument. Staircase near the monument? Beside the stairway next to the monument. Keeper. Okay, and finally, in the upstairs storeroom of the Emporium. How does one get to the upstairs storeroom of the Emporium? By walking up there, it seems. Okay, and then we don't have to worry about any more keepers until we get to the wards. Alrighty. Incidentally, how's my... I have no level up points. Oh! Hello! When did that become available? It says, I do love that we're one side quest in and Matt is already following a guide. I'm not gonna go hunting for fetch quests like this. Like, come on. We have hidden 25 keepers around the Citadel. Find them all. No, I don't think I will. Somebody else has already found them all. I will just take their advice. Don't I want to be authentic to the OG experience? Authentic to the OG experience was me not doing this, not completing this quest because I couldn't find them all. Anyhow, yes, this side quest is not good. This is not a good side quest. This is a dumb, time-wasty side quest that I have no desire to spend. We're going to be spending enough time with Mass Effect.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I need your
I
help.
heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
Oh, so we're just
You're
opening
very
with
blunt,
that.
Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
I hear your
Let's make a
information
deal.
can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune, but these are exceptional circumstances, so I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Serves
What
him
happens
right?
when you deal with a traitor like Saren?
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
A Krogan mercenary? Hello, Thomas. How are you? welcome, Thomas. Welcome, Raiders. How are you? How was your first stream of Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Thomas is doing a fun thing with his stream of Mass Effect, where he is playing the game, and his dad is making all the decisions. So Thomas is doing like all the running and shooting, and his dad is doing all the role playing. How did that go? How much fun was that? Oh, our neighbors downstairs are doing a charcoal grill again. We're getting smoked out. I mean, like, I guess it's better that than, like, pot smoking on their patio, but only just. It is. It's very, like, barbecue smoky. Oh, you did the whole Citadel today. Dang, Thomas. You really went all in. I didn't even get that far last night. All right. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it, a Krogan mercenary. Anything else?
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the academy.
Thomas says, Dad is a renegade, and I'm super Paragon, so he's making me do all sorts of horrible things. I have significant reason to believe that if I were doing the same thing with, like, Meg as my co-pilot, Meg would be all in on, like, kicking people out of elevators. How renegade are you?
I don't know.
I don't have a conversation option to provide you, but I would test you if I had the ability at present. But are you the kind of person who likes to make friends, or are you the kind of person who likes to kick friends out of elevators? And when I say kick friends out of elevators, I mean kick them out the back wall of the elevator so they fall to their death.
I mean, were they anti-union?
Notably, the guy that gets kicked out of the elevator deserves it. It's like the one renegade decision that I have a hard time not making.
I feel like I know what my answer would be.
How space racist are you likely to be? Okay, Meg says 0 space racist. Why is he there?
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the
Tell me
Shadow
more
Broker.
about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker
I
is
got
the true
so much money,
master.
I don't know what to do with it all.
Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Like, P. Johnson says, so Meg is a person who just takes all the Meg is a paragon who takes all the renegade interrupts. Which, that actually sounds quite accurate.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity.
False.
How else
That's a
could they juggle
hypothesis.
so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
But you're his
I thought
agent.
you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Hello, Brew Crew. Hello, Surge. Welcome, Raiders. You have joined us for the continuing adventures of Commander German Shepherd. I should really, like, it should be pronounced German, but we should change it to be, like, pronounced Germain. It's Dutch. Anyhow, hello, everybody. Oh, welcome. What were you up to today, Surge? Making a factory. In Satisfactory or in something else? In what game? I guess we could do the SO if we haven't already. I assume we have already. Ah, Satisfactory. You were playing Satisfactory. All right. Was it satisfactory? Oh, very. All right. Excellent. That's just what I want to hear. I'm glad you had a good time. You're going to go eat a burger now. Enjoy your burger, Surge. Have a great night. All right, so, hello, Raiders. Welcome to those of you who are dropping in for the first time. We are very, very early in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We have recently arrived on the Citadel. The Spectre known as Saren appears to be a bad guy. He shot our buddy Nihilus. Our buddy Nihilus was supposed to recommend us for Spectre duty, but now Nihilus is dead, and we don't get a recommendation for Spectre duty anymore. And in fact, the fact that we let Nihilus die seems to weigh against us in the Spectre appointment evaluation, so that's not great. Jenkins died. My good friend Daniel Craig Jenkins bought the farm, and so we are now trying to put together enough evidence to convince the council that in fact Saren is a bad guy. So that's what you've joined us at here. We've been talking to this guy to get some leads.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so we have now talked to... So we have a Krogan bounty hunter named Erdnot Rex. Might be able to help you against Saren. Okay, that's important. Garrus Vicarian, a Turian CSEC officer, might be able to help you against Saren. Okay. You have to prove to the Citadel Council that Saren, one of their Spectre agents, has gone rogue. Okay. I still want to know... The Asari consort... Sha'ira, I don't know, Sha'ira, has asked you to speak to General Septimus. Do we know where General Septimus lives? The general is at Korra's Den in the lower wards. That's right. To the wards! We have side quests to do. Think Shakira without the K. Sha'ira. Sha'ira? Just gonna call her Shakira from now on. Hey, look,
of
an
a recent
elevator.
attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
All right. Penguino Rojo asks, "Is this your first time with Mass Effect?" No, it is not. I am here for the deep Mass Effect nostalgia, because I played this series when it came out and loved it. I'm pretty... I don't actually remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure I played Mass Effect 3 twice.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
Because I'm pretty sure I played through it, and then I'm pretty sure I played through it on hard mode.
There's just something about Fist.
All right, you're right. We are down in the wards now, so I should have a look at the at where the keepers are. What's in here? I should be talking to everybody. Why am I not talking to everybody? Hey, everybody. Do any of you have speak prompts? Not you. Oh, we're not in the wards? We're in the hallway that goes to an elevator that goes to the wards. Okay. Ah, we are in ward access in a small north-facing room on the corridor between lifts. There we go. That was keeper number 9 from this list.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
Enkindlers.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Forlon Scout has dropped a bomb on chat. Forlon Scout says, Mass Effect 1 was the first real shooter I ever finished, I think. I was apocalyptically bad at it. Forlon Scout. Mass Effect 1 is a third-person shooter. You are correct. But under the hood, it is actually running a, like, 2-hit dice roll system. So you can be aiming at a thing, and if the dice roll goes wrong, you will miss. This is a thing that people, like, actively hated about this game when it came out. It's one of the reasons they took it out of Mass Effect 2 and 3. But this is a role-playing game first, and a shooter second. And there is, like, an RP system happening under the hood of all the guns. And so I would not fear too much if you were very bad at this game. Izendai says, so you can miss because you didn't aim correctly, and you can also miss because the game said so. That is correct. You can be pointing, like, you can have your bead on the head of an enemy, and the bullet will just, like, wing off to the side. And, like, they were very clear about this when the game came out. This was not, like, hidden information. Oh yeah, and there is a cone of fire. So, like, they were very deliberately going RPG first here, and people reacted the way Azandai is reacting in chat, and so they then got rid of that for subsequent games. But as you put points into the different types of weapons, you gain better proficiency with those weapons. Okay, so where are we now on the map? What is our location? We are upper wards. In the alleyway. Upper wards alleyway. I don't understand which keeper are you? Upper wards behind the med clinic across from the rapid transit terminal. Upper wards in the northwest corner of the upper markets between stalls. Wards on the northern... Ah, there we go. So we are wards. They just deleted the word upper. Upper wards on the northern wall midway along the alleyway between Cora's Den and the ward's access corridor. Very good. Okay, so that's you. So I have now got 9 and 3. Now where am I? Citadel Rapid Transit.
That's her.
Uh-oh. I'm in a fight. There we go. Got him. The audio sync on the guns is still pretty delayed. This is like super fine for me. I don't know why. Oops. Well, that's awkward. So everybody but Laron says the audio sync seems fine. Somebody clip this for me. Somebody clip this fight for me, please. That's not where I want to go.
That's her.
There we go. I needed to be a little bit more aggressive. So, the audio sync yesterday was, like, really obviously desynced. And yes, I'm turning the volume down a little bit. Maybe I should go to the options and see if I can adjust the sound effects. Let's pull the sound effect volume down a little bit in the menu. Well, that's less loud. Okay, so Laron has clipped it. Has anybody else clipped it? I want to see if it's just affecting Laron.
That's her.
Uh-oh. I'm in a fight. Okay, no, the audio sync is way off relative to, the bullets are landing before the sound goes off. So, that's weird. Deactivate. Everything's going black here for a sec. Activate. See, the problem for me here is that I still am getting no desync on my end. So it's somewhere between my capture card and Twitch, but not on the pass-through. Which is the kind of problem that is the most annoying. Where you're experiencing it, but I'm not. Because I have no good way to troubleshoot it. Okay, what about now? Still there. You're gonna have to live with it. I can't fix it. But like it's possible that when I restart my computer tomorrow, it'll resolve then. But I cannot help you right now. How do I put my gun? There we go. Nope, that didn't do it. How do I put my gun away? Okay, this is the Emporium. So, I am in the Emporium. Upper wards in the northwest corner of the upper markets between stalls. Hello, Pat Bayer. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, one and all. What were you up to this evening? Weapon wheel. Oh, if I just... The weapon wheel doesn't help me. Press the toggle view button. What the hell is the toggle view button? The select button. There we go. Okay, thank you. Is it behind that stack of boxes? No. I am in the Emporium, yes? Oh, I'm in lower markets. I see. That's why I can't find it. I'm in the lower markets. Ah, you were working on some model kits today. Cool.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
Keeper.
Is that really? Wow.
I'm like not talking to anybody right now. I have to like finish finding all the keepers and then I can worry about collecting all the side quests. So that was upper wards in the northern markets, upper wards by the med clinic. I've lost track of all the ones I have.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
I'll talk to you in a moment. A little busy. Sorry. Okay, that's where I could have come in. Map. Med clinic is this way. So I think it should be right there. Yes. Upper wards Flux upstairs behind the Quasar machines. Where is Flux? To CSEC, Rapid Transit, to Flux. Okay. Let's maybe have a look in... Ooh, view of Nebula. Let's have a look inside the med clinic. Not that I believe that there will be a keeper in here, but replenish my Medigel. of which I have maximum, so that doesn't actually help me any at all. I'm gonna leave. I'm actually just gonna go hunting for the remaining keepers, and then and only then will I talk to NPCs. I realize that's like the worst possible way to do it. This is anti-speedrun strats, but that's what I'm gonna do, because that way I only have to keep one thing in my brain at a time. And keeping only one thing in your brain at a time is very important when you're like me.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Am I in flux? I am in flux. Where is the keeper? Influx. Influx! Behind the quasar machines. Let's find a quasar machine.
What?
It's out of my hands, Rita.
Aha!
I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't...
Low stakes quasar. Suspicious gambling machine.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
Have I seen the speedrun for Mass Effect 3? Mass Effect 1? No, I have not. Did you successfully trace the signal? You never reported back, Caden. What do I pay you for? Alright, so we've done Flux. Now we have lower wards in front of the entrance to CSEC Academy. CSEC Academy in the CSEC Requisitions Office. CSEC Academy in the Traffic Control Room. Alliance Docking Bay.
Commander Shepard?
Okay, so to CSEC Academy that way. To Lower Markets that way.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
So let's go down to... It's under 3 hours long? Wow, I could have finished Mass Effect 1 last night. You say that poor girl like she isn't way, way, way too thirsty to get to know me. To CSEC Academy. Elevator. I love the elevator music. The elevator music is so good.
Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
The elevator music is a high-level earworm. No doubt. Okay, I have made it to CSEC Academy. There is one in the requisition office. We know of this. So... Do we know of this CSEC Academy in the requisitions office? So, to the right. Hello, Keeper. And then in the traffic control room, which is way the hell over there. The current record for Mass Effect 1 is 1 hour and 33 minutes. 1 hour and 31 minutes. Oh, no! No!
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
Is there any way I can safely exit this conversation? You can help me.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
How so?
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
Well, I guess we can check my quick saves and see what I got. Let me
You
guess.
betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange.
I mean, we can go back to
Instead, he
a
contacted
quick save maybe, if there's one that operates in the background. There probably isn't. There probably isn't a save I can load. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does
Why?
Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
I have to find her.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
What about the Shadow Broker?
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
Well, we
He
can
might
use
come in
him.
handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Okay. We are going to leave my squad as is for the time being. I'm happy with my squad at the moment. Well, frustrating.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatening.
Looking in all the rooms. Tracking terminal. Keeper. Hey, buddy. Hey! Alright, let's have a look in our journal. Missions. Urdnot Rex has joined the crew. So that appears to have broken a quest that, I can't talk to the guy in the bar. Yeah. Wait, hold on. How do I know what my current playtime is? There you go, almost 4 hours? Oh, that's load. I want save. 3 hours and 57 minutes. Dang, that's almost worth it. Heck yeah!
That's her.
Not perfect, but such is life. Well, I murdered the hell out of those two. All right, well, since we're here, let's just go talk to Harkin. Now I should just actually talk to people. Here, let's watch a sorry dancer. Relax. Oh my. Sit forward. That's not a forward sit, that's just a normal sit. She is making an uncomfortable amount of eye contact. Alright, this was fun. But moving right along. Hello, patron.
I got business here, but not with you.
There's General Septimus.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
The view button is the quick save button. Interesting. She rejected me. Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet. That I'm not going to say I understand. Is it worth it?
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Aha! I have a Paragon option.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort.
Shaira.
Even if she won't have me back.
Glad to
There's
hear
no
it.
place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Why
What
not?
do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think
How?
he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Where
Who am I
to?
taking it to? And where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Yeah, Septimus sucks.
Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Caden.
Caden sucks too. Hello, Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun?
No,
'Cause I
absolutely
gotta say,
not.
That soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours.
You're
Why
horrifying.
don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I already know. I can predict the future. You're disgusting.
drink a cup
I'll
of acid
take the
after chewing on the
I'll
razor
take the
blade.
renegade point here.
Trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian C-Sec officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
What
Is
secret?
there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Have we not already had a voice line that told us that the only way to unspectre a Spectre is to murder them?
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
How do you know
You
this?
said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got 'em, you might as well spread 'em around.
What's wrong with you? BioWare RPGs, just full of colorful characters.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
I assume in the future they have some sort of like future treatment for STDs. Like Metagel just cures herpes, but still, just go to the med clinic.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Goodbye.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Thomas! I get the impression that Metagel is more fluid than the silicone. Sandai says, I wish I'd read that message before I allowed it. Well, at this point, I may as well read it out. Thomas's message was 2 words. Metagel fleshlight. And no, Thomas. No, Thomas. 2 words. Metagel lube.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
You're so busy! I can see you're just run off your feet. You're just absolutely slammed.
Hi, be with you in a minute.
How will you possibly keep up with this volume of business? This is every experience I've ever had in a bar.
Enjoy the entertainment. I'll get to you soon.
Hello, patron.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Krogan Bouncer. Hello, Krogan Bouncer.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Tell me about Fist.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
All right, I'm going.
Goodbye. Enjoy the club.
It's a bouncing baby Krogan. Now, that was not a baby Krogan.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Larkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
Okay, so now we do have to do the like looking around. But in the interest of keeping the stream varied, I will actually talk to everybody this time. So we got this one already. There we go. Siva Kratos says, I don't know what a baby Krogan looks like. Maybe that was a baby. Fair. Hello, Morlan.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many
Sorry,
good
Morland.
supplies, yes?
I need supplies.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Use standard items. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Nothing I can afford, because I'm broke as hell. But, ooh. Aww. Aww. Oh, okay. Elanus. Risk control license. Why, yes. I will purchase the license for Elanus. Hello there, Conrad!
Is that really... Wow! It's you!
Conrad's this series' reply guy, right?
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Pleasure's
Nice
all
to meet
mine.
you. And
Let's
you are?
give him the wrong
My
impression.
name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I killed like 2. Maybe 4.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure. That's a totally normal thing to ask me.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Sure. I'm certain that interaction won't come back to haunt me. Meg says, I think he bleached his stubble goatee, so he has frosted beard tips.
Hello,
Expat.
Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Tell me about the colonies.
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Investigate. Tell me about Noveria.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
Sounds like a good place for a ski vacation.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you got.
Sure he is.
Most
Everyone's
excellent.
fine.
I'm
Nothing
sure
bad
you'll
ever
find
happens to
something
a colony in Mass Effect. Bought that ill-cost Combine license. Hello, Volus shopkeeper.
Ward to buy upgrades.
Evidently not. Okay, we can't talk to these folks. Can't talk to you. I guess we'll give an interview to the mudslinging reporter. I guess that's a spoiler. I don't know if it is a spoiler. I don't even remember.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
I don't remember liking Emily Wong very much. Hi.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment
Oh, it's
of your time?
that's a different reporter. Okay, this is the nice one. Of course.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Evidently so.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
Consider
Sounds
it done.
like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
You're welcome. Not Commander. Alright, so Flux is upstairs. I don't remember. Was Flux a safe place to go? Flux was a safe place to go. Scenic view! I will observe the scenic view. Look at how scenic that view is. So very scenic.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought.
Oh, what's
No wonder
wrong
they're
with your
careful with newcomers.
face?
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean...
But we also have Ashley.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
Door control to the Presidium that way. Okay. I do not yet want to go to the Presidium. That's the CSEC Academy. That's where danger lives. And I do not want to go into the med clinic this time. Because that's bad news bears. That will advance the game in another different branch that I don't want to advance. Okay. Now we get to go up and visit the keeper here.
You should be careful who you say that around.
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister can be. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Doran.
I like that she's giving this weird look to Shepard. Like, what are you listening in on our conversation for?
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
All right. Investigate. Flux.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Well, you're really selling me on the quasar.
Goodbye.
Also, how are you
Enjoy
cooking
your
while
time
manning
here
the
at
bar?
Flux.
Maybe that's why nobody has any food on their table. Hello, bouncer.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
There's like 10 humans. I want to dance. I must dance.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Low stakes quasar. Quasar, 20 credits to play. Get closest to 20 without going over. With payouts for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, but not 21 or more. Play Quasar. Alright, so add 4 to 7, or add 1 to 8. 10. Add 1 to 8. All right, so we should pay out here. Three. Let's add 1 to 8. 4. Add 1 to 8. 6. Look at me go. 11. Okay, let's add 1 to 8 again. Let's get greedy. 4 to 7. Booyah! Booyah! I retire champion of Quasar. Sorry, I retire champion of low stakes Quasar.
I think somebody rigged this.
How high stakes is the high stakes Quasar? 200 credits to play. One to 8. 1 to 8. Four to 7. No! All right, now I'm on the like riding the dragon here. Yay! I gotta get ahead. No! go for the greed play on 15. All right, pay out my 250. Ooh, hello. Broke even on that game. $14. 14 plus 8 is a bust. 14 plus 7 is a bust, but 14 plus this is a 4 to 7. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Greed. Greed play. Boom! All right, I'm ahead 50 credits. That's good enough. Yeah, I got rewarded for holding the line. All right, so that was our experience here in Flux. So now I should be able to go down into CSEC, yes? I'm actually, like, I'm genuinely going to ask chat here, is it safe to go to CSEC now? Or should I go chat with Garrus first? Either way works. Okay, then we're going to CSEC first. Scan this keeper. Go to the med clinic first. You get more dialogue between Garrus and Rex that way. All right, sure.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Garrus is not messing around. Hey. Alright, that's one dead guy. Alright. All guys dead. Oh, I guess I could have blown up the fire containment system. Hello, Garrus.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
It was a big risk.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it.
Parvale says, Garrus is the best shot of the Citadel. Sorry, Garrus is the second best shot of the Citadel?
The Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That quarry.
Reminder, chat, you're talking about things from 2 games in the
Something worth
future.
crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
We need to find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Why do you
You're a
hate
Turian.
Saren?
Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Okay, okay. Cool your
You know,
jets.
We aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
All right. All right. Be gone, Ashley. Friendship ended with Ashley, etc. is exactly right. All right, now to CSEC. Guess I got this guy already. Let's talk to Officer Lang. Hello, Officer Lang.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Is that really the best technology they could afford for headsets at, like, 2,000 years in the future? They don't have better headsets than that?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
The question in chat, how does Lang look both 40 and 24 at the same time? It's the jowls. He's so jowly. He's so jowly. He looks like if Steve Rogers and Richard Nixon had a baby.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other
isn't
CSEC
it?
guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Sure.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around.
Yeah, real busy, real busy. Okay. Also, Harkin should get fired. Into the elevator.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I like that there's now a skip option for the elevators. Keeper. Hello, requisition officer.
1 sec. Looking you up.
Wait, you're not C-Sec.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure is.
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Sure.
Show me what you got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Like this Aldrin Labs license. Also, it occurs to me I haven't leveled up Garrus. Turian Agent increases accuracy with all weapons, increases damage with assault and sniper rifles. First aid decryption seems decent. And damping. Heck yeah. Tactical armor and assault rifles, so... Boop, boop, boop. 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 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. Why not? We'll just go all in. New save. So what else do we have in here? First aid, decryption, and electronics, yeah. I like making my... I really like going into the class specialization for all my
you making threats
team, though.
Bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I
already gave Caden advanced first aid, so that's fine.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
It's not a great way to live, but sure, welcome aboard. Glad to have you on the team.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Add to squad. Add to squad. Pywo says, Caden definitely not just Carthonasialenko. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Okay, Jaleel. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details, but Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Then I've got other work to do. But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
Ah, now that's the kind of police work I've come to know and love.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
How can I help?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Technically, he hasn't pushed you around yet.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
Good point.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
But not before I scan the last Keeper.
Well, good luck.
If that broke my Keeper mission, I'm going to be super pissed. Let's go talk to the ineffectual CSEC officer. Hey, buddy.
Hello, Commander.
Doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doot. Hello, Keeper. Gonna scan you. That quest complete music is so extra. Alright, I am now officially where I was when I reloaded my save file, so I'm gonna just take a momentary break and run to the washroom. I will be right back. Please do not go away, and our adventure will continue in a moment. Hello again. I see the Caden discourse has kicked off in chat even further than it was before. Caden's extremely vanilla, but he's still a good character. I don't know. I have a personal affinity for Caden just because he's like from BC. And there's like a great conversation with Caden all about that in Mass Effect 3, which we will get to eventually. He's a good person. He is a good person. He's like the one character in this game that is like unambiguously just like a nice dude. Okay, so into the journal we go. Oh, look at all these quests. Good grief. Strange transmission. You discovered a strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. Head to the Century system in the Hawking Eta cluster and investigate the strange biotic commune. The Citadel, Asari consort. We have spoken with Septimus, so we need to spoke to Sha'ira. Presidium Prophet, a Turian C-Sec officer and a religious Hanar. General Septimus agreed to stop spreading rumors about the Asari consort. He mentioned an Elcor named Zeltan, who believed the rumors and has taken the false information to the Elcor ambassador. Septimus asked you to tell Zeltan the truth. The fan, you've been approached by Conrad Werner. You probably haven't seen the last of Conrad. What harm could there be in talking with him if you meet him again? What harm indeed? As you investigate the Citadel, be on the lookout for information that might help Ms. Wong. You have discovered a signal being used to funnel money from gambling machines to a private account. If you can trace the system, you can find out where that money is going and why. The signal seems to be coming from the ward's access corridor. And Jaleed's fears. You met a Volus scientist named Jaleed. He's in the C-Sec offices and refuses to leave for fear that his life is in danger. He claims that his colleague, a Solarian named Chorban, is trying to kill him. The details are a bit vague. Jaleed wants you to talk to Chorban for him. The Solarian will meet you in the lower markets. Okay, so let's go to the lower markets. It's side quest o'clock here on twitch.tv/Wiggins. But let's be honest, it's always side quest o'clock here on twitch.tv/Wiggins.
Well, Garrus, any regrets about leaving Citadel security?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
Well, we don't lack for excitement, that's for sure.
Really? Are you sure? And we're not Spectres yet. We are still subject to military regulations. What the hell? All right, I am... It's true. We are still hunting down a Spectre. I suppose that's true. What is the main quest, if not the side quest to distract you from the other side quest? Fair. Am I on the upper... Oh, I am on the upper wards at the moment. Bolus. Expat. The fact that that guy's name is Expat will, Chorban. There he is. Hello, Chorban.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Chorban, voiced by Dan Floyd. All right. Oh. The
You can
truth.
start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so?
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
So?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
And
Why are you
Jalid?
trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
All right. So, who was it in chat? I think it was P. Johnson says, so the best line in this conversation is if you select sigh. So now I have to.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost
Whoa!
our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
Well, don't worry
I'll
about
deal
that.
with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
All right, but I still got 8 Paragon points out of that. That's fine. Is it the equipment screen? Which screen actually shows me my Paragon rating? There it is. Hooray. I have no Renegade points, but lots of Paragon. Okay, so that was that. What is our next side quest? Jalid. Talk to Jalid. I guess we're headed back to... Oh, God, no. I guess we're headed back to CSEC. That absolutely could go on one of those videos of responses that give you something nothing even close to resembling what you selected. I selected Sigh, and Shepard threatened to kill them both. Does anybody remember what the, the word is escaping me for the moment? I mean, yes, Warbo, I too, with a resigned enough tone, I can see it being kind of a sigh, like I should kill both of you idiots. But, and it was there, that tone was there in the delivery. It was just a little bit too aggressive.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef,
Oh,
serviceman
you
Bhatia
can't see
joined
this.
the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant.
But there is a press
Instead,
to
she
skip
gave her life protecting
button
the
now.
colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
So the word that I was looking for is, so the developers of this game have a word for what the lines in the dialogue wheel are, and because the lines in the dialogue wheel are like abbreviations. It's not, the word is not abbreviation, but they're like abbreviations of what the what the character says, but I cannot remember for the life of me what the word they use for it actually is.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
Oh, they might be paraphrases. That might they actually use a term for the because they only have so many characters that they can use. So they have a word for like this is the, and I think it is paraphrase. It's like this is the paraphrase, and then the dialogue is a second thing, and they're like linked in the game data.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
You're in trouble.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
Give me your data.
About that.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Go on.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
No! Boo! I've missed a prompt. So now I'm nitpicking the game. If you scan a Keeper, it self-destructs, or if you like interact with a Keeper or interfere with a Keeper, it self-destructs. But the Keepers are as old as the Citadel, which means that either the Keepers' numbers should be dwindling after millennia. Vorlenska says, yeah, you may want to become a Spectre ASAP. That unlocks Charm Intimidate ranks for you. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll do that next. But either the Keepers should have their numbers dwindling, which seems bad for the operation of the station, or they should not actually be as old as the station, because they must reproduce somehow. They reproduce through parthenogenesis, or parthenogenesis, rather. Give me the Paragon option. Too
I
bad.
can't let your actions go unpunished.
No, please. I'll do anything. I've got credits. Let me go and you can have them. All of them.
I don't want your credits.
What's going on over here? Is this Volus
Credits
causing
are
you some
no
trouble,
good
Commander?
here. Only money. Warbo, so there are two different types of conversation prompts relating to your moral stature. One is you select the thing that gives you points in a moral stature. So those are these guys over here that give you, like, if I pick definitely, it's like that gives you the Paragon points. But over here on this side of the wheel, if there are conversation checks that check to see if you have enough. So there are two different things. There's Charm, there's Intimidate, and then there's Paragon and Renegade. And so you have, it'll check against those and unlock conversation options based on your skill and your Paragon or Renegade level. All right, what's going on over here? Is this Volus causing you some trouble, Commander? Definitely.
He's admitted to stealing data from his workplace.
Really? I think you'd better come with me.
But,
I'll take it from here, Commander. Thanks for your
Chivo.
help.
But the data, you don't know what you've done.
All right, save it for your lawyer.
Ooh, a level up. Hello, level up. Charm. Tempting to throw points into Intimidate as well. So leveling that up one will unlock shotguns. Leveling assault training up 2 will... Yeah, I think I want that. That seems good. Increases health and grants the immunity ability. Sure. She's fit, don't she know it? Wait, I have other squad members that I should be concerned with. No! Absolutely not. How am I supposed to see the bolts with the blast shield down? Electronics. Is that... Unlocks electronic... Oh, I have to go into first aid to unlock electronics. Okay, then. Fine. Okay. So, Carsmith says, so I looked it up. Ranks of Charm or Intimidate are unlocked by Paragon and Renegade points. You build up Paragon points to be able to buy Charm ranks. Charm ranks let you take the blue options in conversations, which require a number of Charm ranks and give huge Paragon points. Okay, cool, cool. Right, I should be paying attention to you too. If we take you up to there, that unlocks Medicine. Medicine gives neural shock. All right, well, that seems... Ooh, hello. I guess we'll wait on, all right, so that's that. I'm gonna hard save. And I guess we should go become a Spectre. So let's do the main quest. So that one's complete, that one's complete. Expose Saren. Fist, a former agent of an information dealer known as the Shadow Broker, has arranged a meeting with a Quarian who has evidence against Saren. Take down Fist. Fist, a crime lord hiding out at a ball called Korra's Den in the lower wards, is meeting with a Quarian who has proof Saren is working with the Geth. Laron, I see you sassing me. And I appreciate it.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
Oh, yes.
The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Yes. Kaiden, that is the correct physical response. Elcor, Hamlet, clap, 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 clap. Anticipatory excitement. I cannot wait to see Hamlet. Alright, we can run right by Morlan. Morlan! Hi, Morlan. Good name. Derisively, that was the worst staging of Hamlet I've ever seen.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Oh god! Somehow the service at this bar got even worse since the last time we visited. Yeah. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody.
I think we got him, Commander.
Hello, warehouse
Stop
worker.
right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Hey, there we go. Save yourselves.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea. Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
I never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Although when it is the answer, it's a pretty good one. Begin manual override. God, I love this game. Okay, wow, Fist is like ruining my day here.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Smart move.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
Thanks, Caden.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
The back alley by the markets.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
This guy looks like a Fist. This guy does look like a Fist. He's got a head like a brick.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Cut to the Quarian and Warner. Optical storage disk. Take that. Oh, that's the exit. Wall safe. Easy decryption. How do I use... Oh, right. I have the ability wheel to... You throw... Not throw. Overload. Overload? Sabotage? Damages enemy shields. Overheats weapons. Oh, I just used the prompt. Of which there was not one, but I did successfully complete that, so it's all good. Pink Floyd, yes, I am enjoying Mass Effect Remastered. It is a good game that is even better in high fidelity. What the hell? Fist was duplicitous! Who could have predicted this? Quarian lost in 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Uh-oh. I need to get a move on. It was this alleyway, right? Ah, good. It was this alleyway.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way.
Hands off, buddy.
The deal's off.
Engaging target.
I like that somehow this doesn't interfere with the Keeper. You would think that gunfights in the immediate vicinity of the Keeper would be extremely prohibited.
I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
To the ambassador!
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali'Zorah Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Pilgrimage?
Never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Something of
What
value?
kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Please continue.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the conduit?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's
Thanks,
some kind
Tips.
of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Hi there, Deanna Troy.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Reapers? What are
They
they?
some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Karsma, you can say Reapers in chat, but you can only say it in the context of an alien race that existed 50,000 years ago.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Well, they need
the
to know.
Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley,
Jeez,
Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
What is your quest?
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
You could be
I'll
useful.
take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
You'll be very useful. In my reserve. Okay, so we're headed to... Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have all these side quests still to do, but we want to go to the tower first. Now, hang on one dang minute. Do I have... Ooh, that's a strict upgrade. That's a strict upgrade. Ah, because it is, in fact, the Scimitar 2. I think I want the additional accuracy. Those don't help me. Equipment. Caden, how's it going? That's a better shotgun. You clearly don't have armor that I can equip. And, in fact, you can't use medium armor yet, so that's no good for you. Lancer 1. Storm 1, Kessler 1, Reaper 2. Now who's this guy?
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
I guess. Sure.
Commander
Hi.
Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Well, I'm
It's
happy
no
to
trouble.
help.
What can I do for you?
Got nothing better
my
to
wife
do.
was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
The 212. Isn't that Ashley's unit? She might want to meet Mr. Bhatia.
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Did
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
It seems like there could be good reasons why they might not want to release her body. Don't make promises you can't keep, Shep. Map. How does one get to the tower? To wards, to rapid transit. How does the tower? There it is. The tower. This way. If it's in the bar, maybe it's his day off and we should leave him alone. No. Nobody gets a day off when Shepard's on the case. She's like a dog with a bone. To the tower.
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
If they had
You say
listened to
that,
me earlier,
and
Saren
yet...
would already be in custody. Every lost life because of that delay is on the Council's head.
Yeah. I've got some important news. Everybody meet me at the airlock. The dialogue in the elevators is super quiet for some reason, and I don't know why. But it does seem to pretty much only be the elevators. It's because there's like a spatial audio thing going on. Oh, okay. Fine then. Let's go become a Spectre and gain unlimited authority to murder people around the galaxy. Hello, Captain Anderson.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren.
I'm not sure that
Matriarch
evidence
Benezia.
is irrefutable. I assume they have a way to demonstrate the authenticity of the audio log. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she? Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth revere
the Geth
them.
believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
The Reapers are real.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
You're right, we
Reapers
do
are
not have
obviously
any
just
reason
a
to feel
myth,
this strongly
Commander.
about it.
A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I've seen them. How? Sure.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren
That's
is
not-
a rogue agent on the run for
Those
his
don't
life.
even have the same
He no longer has the
meaning.
rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Wow. Rude.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No.
He's a very
it's
bad
too
ambassador.
soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Very well. We name the first human Spectre Caden Alenko.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen.
I was told they were born.
Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense.
This music is great.
The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Don't tell me what's a great accomplishment for me.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any leads?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Why would you forward the files to the ambassador and not directly to me?
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Hooray!
I expected your ambassador to be more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Yay! Spectre training talent unlocked. Let's have a look at my squad goals. Ooh, I have 4 points to spend. Hello? Yes and yes. Okay, so what else do I want here? Spectre training at 4. We get Unity. Restores dead squad members with 30% health and 50% shields. Hot dang. Advanced Unity. Master Unity. Well, I should start putting points into Spectre. What do I want to give you? I want to get medicine out of you. Thank you. Oop. And what do I want out of you? Electronics. Maybe I don't want electronics out of you. I probably do. May as well feed more abilities into them, right? Okay. So, to the journal. Speak to the ambassador. But now I have a whole bunch more charms, so it's time to talk to everybody. Can I talk to Kahoku now? Is it at last time?
To speak with one of the counselor's assistants.
I'll just hard save and do it anyway. Whoops! Not that. Sorry. My mistake.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
All right, don't worry about it.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
All right,
I'll upload the
cool.
info on where my team was last seen to your ships. Maybe you can get some answers.
Technically, I don't have a ship yet.
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Okay.
I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship.
So, now that we're a Spectre, it's side quest o'clock again. Strange transmission. Talk to Dr. Michelle. Who's Garoth?
I hope he's okay.
Hello, Garoth, Hellscream.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's wrong?
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough
Technically,
place.
we haven't been to the Traverse at all yet.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
The Majesty is like a beater-ass rust bucket.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What's in this for me?
That was not the question I meant to ask.
If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
I'll take the $5.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Perhaps they should have installed weapons or shields.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
I will do my best. Because this is an RPG, and so I have to do all the quests I can do. Alright, so... I need rapid transit. We need to take advantage of the Citadel's well-funded and robust public transit system.
Your biotics are impressive, Lieutenant. I'm surprised that humans stop using the L2 configuration with results like yours.
My headaches can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
Humanity will be judged by the sacrifices its people are willing to make, Lieutenant. The Turians would have kept the L2 implants.
Oh, there was a rapid transit point there? Oops. Welp. Perhaps it's time to resolve this, the Hanar dispute? No. We'll go talk to Dr. Michelle first. Ward's locations. Med Clinic. I have arrived at the medical clinic in the wards. That's not the medical clinic. This is the medical clinic. Hi, Doctor.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Personal
You're a
question.
doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
You're a doctor.
Wait, I
How did
asked
you
this
end up
question
here on the
already.
Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I
Oops.
was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
All right, goodbye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
So P.
Commander.
Johnson says
Nice talking to you.
that there's a conversation prompt that's a percentage chance to occur. It didn't occur. Presidium locations. Ward's access is where I came from. I need to see a man about a Hanar.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
You saw him enlist my assistance. This isn't the way.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
This is unworthy of you.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
They wouldn't want
The
this.
Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Hello,
I see the
officer.
Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
All right, that's that dealt with. I guess we should also go talk to the consort. Laron says, that one wasn't such a bad fella after all. I believe if you don't have the ability to charm him, that conversation goes a lot worse. Hello, Nalina.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
Let's go talk to the consort. Let's go talk to the consort. Let's go talk to the consort. And I don't remember what the end of this quest is.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
Happy to
It was my
help.
honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Sure.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are
It's just really well tailored.
through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Is this where I go, that's it? And you get some booty?
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Not everything.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Okay, so let's have a look at our side. That's not my side quest list. Side quests. Look at all these Citadel side quests. All right, Zeltan's complaint. We need to go to the embassy. See if I can figure out where there it is. Take me to the embassies. Embassies. You've arrived at the embassies. Hold on. I don't have the ability to, like, change out my squad on the fly, do I? That's not the Elcor embassy. Hello, Zeltan.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Well, I can
know who
help
revealed
you.
your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
What is your secret?
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Don't
I'm
worry
sure she'll
about it.
forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from
The Elcor are so good. What a great, set of characters to include in this game. I am so glad. Just fun. Yeah, the thud, thud, thud as it walks away. So how do I change out my squad? Deliver information. Right, so we go to the upper wards. No. That's going to get me every single time. We should start a counter for how many times I pull out my gun by mistake. Oh, that's right. You change out when you leave the Normandy. Okay. Got it. Wards locations. We want the markets? Sure, the markets. Why not? Flux probably would have been better. But the markets are fine. Hello, markets. Ashley, Tali, and Rex are gone forever now. Ah, well, and nothing of value is lost.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
I knew that would get your hackles up. Would these help?
OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I can offer
What
more.
would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Great. Journal. Signal tracking. That's the word's access corridor, so we'll go there next, because we're in the neighborhood. Which I think is this way? Ah, yes, this looks like a ward's access corridor. Alright, where is the doohickey that I need to scan? This is not the ward's access corridor. Well, where's the... Oh, that's the alleyway. I see. Right. It's up the elevator. You are correct. This looks like an access corridor. I cannot be held responsible for a confusing alleyway. An alleyway that looks like this with an access corridor.
Saren was one of the most respected Turians in the galaxy, Garrus. You gonna be okay going up against him?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Just keep saying that, especially to humans. We've got a lot of angry people right now.
Okay, now we're in the access corridor. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I want to find a thing to scan, a thing to scan, a thing to scan. I want to find a thing to... There it is.
Looks like whoever it was bounced the signal off a hidden relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Signal tracking. You've discovered a signal being used to... Wait. Follow the signal to Presidium in the financial district. And speak to Bosker, the diplomat handling Mr. Bhatia's situation, and find out why his wife's body has embassy lounge in the Presidium. All right, so we're headed back to the Presidium, financial district, and embassies.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
There should be another Conrad convo. Where's Conrad? The fan. Sadly, it doesn't tell me where Conrad is, so I'll have to bump into him. Same place he was before? Alright, well, we can check him out. But first... Cephalope says Conrad, more like non-rad. Rude. Poor Conrad. He was very nice to us the first time I met him. It was only a little bit weird. Okay, so. Map. Okay, I want to go to the lounge, which is left of here. So this way. Hello, Bosker. How's it going?
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
Why would you jump immediately to she's toxic?
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Respectfully. This isn't
I
right.
understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I don't know, maybe take some samples or something. Okay, so what else have we got? Signal tracking, right. So we want to talk to Mr. Bhatia, and then we want to go to the financial district. Every time! Every time! This isn't where I want to be. Hello, Mr.
Hello
Bhatia.
again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace.
What happened to my Chivo? Show me my Chivo. There it is. Just on a delay. Actually, you know what happened? The Xbox app got it first. And so the Xbox app on my computer pinged it, and that audio came through. Financial district. This way? Wait, am I talking to Barlavon? I do appear to be.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
Thank you.
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
Let's investigate. Wait, no, I don't need to investigate.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
As best I can tell, the receiver for the new signal is somewhere on the Presidium.
Somewhere on the Presidium, hey? The back room of the Emporium. Let's all go to the Emporium and get ourselves some snacks. Yeah, it's not far away, obviously.
This must be the signal's endpoint. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
You know, if you hadn't said anything, the probability of detection might not have been 100%.
All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
But if we don't attempt to move, we will also die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
You're not making a very good pitch here.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Amazing.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Rude.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're
Tell me
sentient,
about the
why are you
reason for
still
the
running
theft.
a credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Well, we don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I think you're bluffing.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
Enough
I
talk.
bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Override system. Hell? Enter override sequence. Oh God. No! Y X Y Y X Y Y X Y A X. Hooray! I did it. It took me a second to figure out the puzzle, but I figured it out. Did I just murder that computer? I just deactivated its explosive. I should be able to talk to it again. Journal. All right, signal tracking is done. Ooh, levels. Okay, now I have Unity. Every time. First aid. What is this? Advanced first aid. Master overload. Master sabotage. Advanced barrier. You... What am I putting in what am I feeding into you? Okay, so... We have one more thing to do here. That's right. Okay, one more thing to do. Yeah, I also would have been I would have liked to have been able to ask that machine what his plan actually was.
Hello,
it seems like he just
I
wanted
have
to
a business
kill
proposition
humans.
for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Okay.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
What's your interest in this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
This is an obvious setup.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let
The illusion
these
of
men
choice.
live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
All right. Down to the underworld, which I'm sure the wards love to be called. Where am I going? We are going to Flux. Ah, that's... Wait, no. Flux is up there. This is a door. Yeah, would you like to choose the Paragon, yes, or the Renegade, yes? That's correct. Alright. Dude Lee is not here, so that's fine. Have I fired this up in 4K? No, because my Xbox is connected to my computer. And I don't want to have to move it into the living room until I'm done. But one day...
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me.
I mean soon on like a geologic timescale.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets.
Morlan?
I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Goodbye!
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Okay, let's head over to the markets. Two markets and Cora's Den. All right, I will check out and see if there's a quest to pick up in Flux. Who knows? Who knows if there is? Aha!
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Doran.
Hi, Rita.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Well, after 10,000 years, you're free.
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Well, that's not
Being an
good.
informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No.
I love that there's only music in this one direction.
Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Directional sound. All right, this time to the markets for sure. Will Doodley be here? Doodley was up at the top of these stairs, wasn't he? So, no, Doodley will not be here. Hello, Moorland.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moorland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Ooh, I love having so many Paragon points already.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
All right,
Yes, all
I
right
like
then.
that.
Good tidings to you, human.
That was remarkably easy. I like that the Krogan got so spooked at the mere intimation of the idea that he might one day need to go to a doctor that he completely backed off. All right, so we have to talk to Dr. Michelle. But first, since we're nearby, I guess we'll head on over to Cora's den again. I forgot how much stuff there is to do in the Citadel. It's remarkable how much stuff there is to do in the Citadel this early in the game.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Okay.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
Well, you weren't serving me drinks last time I asked.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
That's really tactless to just, like, walk into the bar and expose her as an informant.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Lovely girl.
All right, so return to Rita. Uh-oh.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Root Potato, thank you very much for the sub. Now for 2 months. Thank you, Root Potato. Ward's locations. Med Clinic. We have arrived at the medical clinic once more. Why? Hello again, Dr. Michelle.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
Tell me about
The
Baines.
thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Captain Anderson might know him.
Good
We'll see
idea.
what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
There sure
I'll be
isn't.
going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
All right, out the door. And that's going to be it for this stream, I'm afraid. That is it for today. Cuz it is getting late. So, thank you very much everybody for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It is a genuine thrill to stream for you each and every day, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. Argentum Flare walks in and says, "Hey everyone, bye everyone." Nice timing. So I will be back tomorrow, 3:00 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That is 6:00 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, playing more of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And tomorrow, there's like I'd say there's like a 65+% chance that we get off the Citadel tomorrow. We might even get to have more than one combat encounter if we're really good and on our best behavior. But thank you again for tuning in. It really is a pleasure playing this game. I'm having so much fun, and I hope you are too. So tomorrow, 3:00, tune in, be here or be square, and we will play more Mass Effect. Yeah, so in the meantime, the normal housekeeping. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Matt_LRR. That's where I post tweets that tell you I've gone live. You can check out my VODs over on the YouTube channel, which I've linked for you in chat. If you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and your Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic. And, of course, I have an Instagram at Wiggins_TV and a Letterboxd at Matt_LRR, where you can follow me for photos and movie opinions as well. Speaking of which, I didn't talk about the movie that I watched last night today because I was too busy talking about biking. I watched Nomadland. It's really good. It's on Disney Plus. You should check it out. That's my quick review. It's melancholy as all get out. It is not a particularly happy or upbeat movie. I mean, it's like hopeful and a little bit uplifting and affirming, but it is not a happy movie. But it is gorgeously filmed and really quite good. I liked it quite a lot. It won the Oscar for Best Picture this year. It also won Best Director and Best Leading Actress. And the male lead in it happens to be Captain Ashford from The Expanse. So it's got everything you could want in a movie. You'll laugh, you'll cry. Nomadland, check it out. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got. We are going to throw, of course, and this evening we are going to throw to Kathleen at Brave New Fave. So everybody please hop aboard this raid train, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I hope you have a fabulous evening and a great Sunday, and I look forward to meeting you once again among the stars. Goodbye.